Hello and welcome to Euro Truck Simulator 2. This is part 2 of my series, and today we're taking pressure tanks from Glasgow down to Graz in Austria. So we'll just accept the job. And I've switched the truck up today. We're going for the Mercedes Actros. It's not actually called that in the game because it's not fully licensed yet. But yeah, with the tag lift on it. So we'll just drive over to the pressure tanks and let's go and connect it up. There we go. Hook that up. Just hot to the outside. Yep. Rear wheels come down just as they should. Let's have the hazards on. Bit of a wet day in Glasgow, as you'd expect in Glasgow. And this Mercedes, we're running the 600 horsepower top engine. Hasn't got as much pull as the Scania that I used in the last one, so it should make things a little bit more tricky, especially with a heavier trailer as well. Now, so we're on the open road. Just knock that up into 10th. So yeah, the Mercedes I'm using. Oh, let's slow down for the camera, just not get caught there. I quite like this Mercedes. It's different to what I would normally use, but with the silver paint livery and the chrome bits on the outside, I do think it looks rather nice. It's a bit different to your usual Scania or Volvo. That tends to be the main two trucks that people use in this game, which, well, as far as I'm concerned, it is the main two companies that you use. Don't really ever drive the DAFs. Very rarely drive the Mercedeses. Is that a word? The Mercedes trucks. And yeah, so yeah, it's just a bit different today. Heading down to Austria, where we haven't discovered them yet, so should go down there and buy the garage so I can just take jobs from down there. As you can see, I've got £1 million in game because this is a save I've been using for a while. Oof, bloody hell, should I slow down there on the grass a bit. Yeah, so it's the save I've been using a while, so I've already got I think it's 9 garages onto the into the large garages with the 5 drivers in each. So I've had that a while, and when you start the game it's quite difficult to get money together, but it just comes a point where money is never an issue in this game ever again. You've just got too many garages and truck drivers. As you'll see on this journey, how much money we'll probably make. So we're starting off with 1,062,000. By the time we finish this 39-hour journey, I'm sure it's going to be a lot more than that. I always have my trucks left-hand drive because I spend more time in Europe than I do in England, the UK. Because even though I am from the UK, I do prefer to have a truck which is more easily drivable in the rest of Europe. So you're going to let me out? Yeah. So that's why I always go for the left-hand drive. So we've still got 1,179 miles to go. Not all of that's on land, luckily. We just need to get down to Newcastle and then we can get on the ferry. I don't know how many miles of fuel this thing's got in it. Oh, I'm drifting. So we've got 1,000 miles of fuel, so hopefully we won't have to fill up at all anyway. I'm going to try and keep to the speed limits a bit better today. I say that as I'm already speeding, but I'm not speeding as much as I normally would be. As I say, because I normally use a Scania or a Volvo. Oh, I'm on the rumbles. There's some nice details in this game with like the rumble strips on the side of the road. I think the weather system is pretty good. They are introducing a new lighting system, I believe, which should just make it even more spectacular. Because the scenery in the game is fairly good already, I think, for a simulator game. They couldn't really have much. Oh, I bloody hate it with these roads. That's one thing that annoys me. Especially not in England. I don't know what the roads are like around the rest of Europe, but the lane to go left, if you're turning left off a motorway or something, it's not an extra lane appears, and then you go into that, rather than, I'll just stay in this lane, rather than the left lane turning off. And that's one thing that annoys me most on this game, I think. Ooh, speed camera ahead, let's slow it down to 50. Yeah, so that's what I say, like, it's so frustrating when you're driving down the left lane, expecting to go straight on, as your sat-nav tells you to, and then, out of nowhere, the left lane just disappears off to the left, and you're left with either, as you should do, carry on going left, or as I tend to do, try and make a last ditch move over, hoping there's no cars there, because obviously you don't want to damage your trailer. We've got no damage at the minute. You can see we've got 70 hours left to complete this journey. Should easily do it in that. And next rest stop is in 9 hours. Should easily get to the ferry in that. Or something's gone wrong. No, my luck, something's gone wrong. So, I know I said I was going to do some other games on the channel. I did one 7 days, well, it's coming out yesterday, even though I'm recording this a day early, so when I'm posting it. So that's confused me already. But yeah, so I've done one Euro Truck and one 7 days today. From the games I have at the minute, and I just fancied playing a bit more Euro Truck. If, you know, people want me to play other games, you have to let me know. But at the minute, Euro Truck is a game. Oh, here we go. Is he going to let me through? I'm just going to move over. Since they updated the AI, I think a couple of patches ago, it's helped a lot. They are a lot better than they used to be, but they still aren't brilliant. I'd like to see heavier rain as well. I mean, this is England, for God's sake. This isn't anything. Light rain shower for England. People who live across Europe might be going, what you want about that's quite heavy rain. It's really not. Not when you're used to a country where it's raining, 6 days out of 7. Ironically, as it's blue skies and sunny outside as I'm recording this. Here we go. Slow down. Yeah, so it's going to be more Euro Truck today, and probably tomorrow, because this journey is probably going to be separated into 2 videos, I think, just to make it easier to upload. So I'll spread that over the next couple of days. I probably won't upload much over the weekend or the start of next week, just because I'm working a lot. But end of next week I should upload again. So probably Wednesday. Should be a couple of videos out. Well, there's one out today. Ooh, because you're watching it. One out tomorrow. And if I get time, I'll hopefully get one for Sunday, but I can't promise anything. Let's just have a look at it. tailgating this guy a little bit. We've got to a bit of a twisty bit of the road. I better jump back inside or end up in the back of this Mini Cooper. Let's keep it in 10th. Drop to 8th. Let's go to the odd gearing a minute. Make this a little bit easier. Just get 10th. So I am using the G27 as I've previously said. I think it makes the game easier, as well as adds another level of realism, especially with the H shifter. We are struggling up here. Luckily it's only a 30 zone, because I can't do anything other than 30. Let's get back into 10th. Might have to go to 9th. I'm dragging that trailer across the other side of the road like mad. Let's get 9th. See if that helps. No. Oh, we're in a right mess here. Let's just keep the momentum. Last thing you want to do is a hill start with a 22-ton trailer, I think it is. Yeah, 22 tons of pressure tankers. It's not something you want to be trying to do a hill start with. Especially with angry car drivers right up your backside. So far into the video we've gained £20,000, not a great deal. Considering I've got 50 drivers, I'm sure that will jump up in a bit. Here we go, it's flattened out a bit. Crossing over into England now, I believe. Just leaving Scotland. So the rest of this journey we're gonna get the ferry from Newcastle, I believe. Then we end up in Denmark, drive right across Germany, and then we'll head down through Austria down to Graz. I think that's how you pronounce it. I apologise if it's not. Stop raining, so let's switch the wipers off. That's what I mean. The scenery's brilliant in this game. You can see the spray on the road still under the truck, even though it's stopped raining. Still a bit of spray. I'd like to see more spray after it's been raining, or maybe standing puddles. That would be good. Another, touch of realism. I'm tailgating like mad in this truck. I can't help it. Let's back off a little bit. Tell you, if I was in that Medi in front and a HGV carrying 22 tons of pressure tanker was that close to my backside, I would be a bit clenched. Let's put it that way. It's not a nice sight when you're driving along and there's a massive truck behind. Oh, come on. I know we're doing the speed limit, but feels like we're being held up like mad here. Let's drop a gear or two to make sure we get up this hill, sticking with the traffic. Back up to 12, save a bit of fuel. On the brakes around here, or else I'll crash into him. I'm thinking of uploading Assetto Corsa maybe next week. For anyone who doesn't know, it's a racing game in alpha stages, which is available to buy on Steam if anyone would be interested in taking that a look. So I think I might upload that next week, because that's quite good fun with the G27. It's quite a difficult game, even on its sort of easier settings. It's still quite a difficult game to. I don't know what lane I'm meant to be in here. Just drop into the left lane. Yeah, as I say, Assetto Corsa is quite a difficult game, even when it's on its easiest settings, which is good, I suppose, because a lot of racing games these days are so easy. You can rack up the difficulty and it's not really a challenge. I must admit, I haven't played many racing games using the G27, because I've only had it month or so. So I've been, well, this is the first sort of times I've been playing more on PC than console, which is odd for me. And as far, I'd say I prefer PC gaming. Oh, don't stop there. One thing I don't like about the AI still is these sort of junctions. They just don't seem capable of pulling out. I know it's a busy road we're putting out onto, but he's not stopped far enough up this road for my liking. And he waits here for so long. When you're on a tight delivery, you can be sat here for 20 minutes, and that makes a huge difference. Let's get up this hill. Just let us out, that's nice. Don't know if he was or not, but I'll take it that he was. Over revving the engine a little bit, just to get the speed up nice and quickly. I'm looking forward to when they put the actual Mercedes Actros into the game, which they are working on and should be released. I think it's the same sort of time. It's quite close between them and the Scandinavian map development team, because there's two different teams developing it, I believe. Oh, let's slow down a bit. I believe we're in Newcastle. Slow down to the speed limit. So yeah, I think there's two teams developing it. Like, one's working on the map, and one works on like new trucks. I've hit the trailer a little bit there. Hope I haven't damaged it. Let's get into that other lane. Just see. No, we didn't damage it. I'm looking to get track IR, so then I can turn this mirror off and use the mirrors on the truck. That would be good. What was he coming around? He was. Come on. Don't trust the AI on this game enough at the minute. Far too many times I crashed into on a roundabout. You just lose all trust in the AI to do what they're meant to do. But anyway, we're here at Newcastle, just about to board the ferry, take us down into Denmark, I believe it is. Oh, it's slow down. There's normally a bump on the entry. Doesn't appear to be, which is nice. Bit of a wide entry into it. Make sure we get the trailer through without crashing. And stop in here. So I'm going to leave this episode here, and we'll pick up on the other side of this ferry journey. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you